I don't think we've had an amnesiac ultra protagonist outside of Ultra 7X. I mean, there's wonky reincarnation past life shenanigans going on with Tiga and Trigger, but that's not the same thing. As a result, this premise is very fresh for the franchise. The promotional material for the Omega series made it seem like Soroto was going to be a quirkier amnesiac than he actually is. He's not obtuse, but it comes off more like he's just really methodical in how he goes about learning and relearning things. And these mannerisms carries over when he transforms into his Titanic form. Omega literally sizes up his opponent before taking action. And Ultra size and their ability to fly are traditionally just things the franchise is able to take for granted as a baseline standard, but they're given narrative weight in how Soroto rediscovers them. It's interesting how the amnesia narrative framing device places such emphasis on these fundamentals. Omega doesn't even finish his debut battle with a flashy finisher move, he just slashes the kaiju with his slugger. Doesn't even explode the grime, though that could be setting up for the kaiju corpse to be reanimated at some point, since it's just lying around for the foreseeable future. This isn't a world that has a history of kaiju attacks. The word kaiju doesn't even seem to be part of its lexicon, so they clearly don't have countermeasures or responses to this sort of thing. Anyway, the episode does give a taste in its opening minutes of a pre-amnesia Omega being very competent at conventional Ultraman things, so a potential overarching narrative thread of Omega could be him working back up to and eventually surpassing this benchmark. Could be a sort of twist on how modern tokusatsu superheroes acquire new abilities throughout the course of their story, but in this case, Omega would probably be regaining powers he already had alongside associated memories. No Ultraman in host scenario this time. Soroto is straight up Omega reduced down to human size, but they haven't completely eschewed that dynamic. Soroto is the enigmatic alien superhero playing off the human deuteragonist Kosei. And it kind of feels like they've deliberately kept a pair who would have otherwise been a traditional fused Ultra and Host duo separate, because Kosei has a lot of the makings of a protagonist in this type of show. He's the audience viewpoint character, but just because he's not the titular hero doesn't mean he doesn't try to help out wherever he can, even when he's freakishly out of his depth. Though it seems like the cast is going to be spending a lot of time in Kosei's workplace/living quarters, so I guess Kosei's still a host, in a manner of speaking.